guys, welcome back again to another video. This is Mr. Muscle Car Suspect. Today we're going to be working on my dad's 94 Chevy Astro van. It's the same van we replaced the map sensor circuit and the EGR, and also that we did the check engine diagnose on there. So we're going to be replacing the brakes today. First of all, we got to get our tools and head out to the van right now. Alright, so first of all, you got to remove your tire. Make sure your car is safely on the air. On your jack, you got two jack stands. I got a jack stand over there, jack stand over here. Already did the other side on the brakes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. First, you're gonna need your brake caliper hex bit socket, which I had to run to AutoZone and go get it. Here it is. Got your clamp to push the piston back in. You're gonna use the old brake to do that. I got my breaker bar for more leverage to take off the screws, the nuts and then my socket. So let's go ahead and take it off. And also, it's always good and handy to have somebody else helping you. If you don't, you could always do it yourself. But make sure you turn your wheel on the opposite side, that way your caliper bracket is facing this way. It's easier to access your nuts. Right there. So I got my dad moving it right there, so now I have better access for when I take out the nuts. There it is. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that and we'll get back to it. So this, for example, I got my breaker bar, and I use this because it's easier to remove the nut, because these nuts you gotta make sure when you put them on, you want to put them on tightly. If you don't have a torque wrench, you could torque it until you feel that it's tight. That's what I do. I kind of know already. So for this, I use this, and now it's easier for me to remove the bolts. See? So now we're gonna go ahead and take them off. I go ahead and use my ratchet to pull it out all the way. Since these are already kind of untightening with the breaker bar, see how they're coming off loose. So we'll take these off, and then we'll go ahead and remove the caliper out of the way as soon as we take these nuts off. So I went ahead and removed both of my bolts already. Here they are. So when you put them on, you want to put a little bit of, here it is, a brake lube. I go ahead and put some on here on the ends and here, so that way it's easier to remove when I want to go ahead and replace the brakes again. Here's my new brakes. Now I'm going to use the hammer to kind of loosen it up. You don't want to use an actual hammer. I just use this because it's the only thing I have with me right now. Just try to not do it so hard to not do no harm. Don't have nobody holding my camera right now. There you go. See, that comes right off. Crap. There we go. So here's my old brakes. Wow. Here's my new brakes. So for these, as you guys can see, this is on these right here, on the one that's on this side, exactly where the piston is at. You're gonna push that back with your old brake. But you see these things right here, you want to remove this and put it on the new one, which is it's right here, which is this one. So with a little clamp, you want to use little pliers to remove this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just pressure this and just pop it up right now. It's not that hard. So as soon as you take it off, I'll show you guys how to put it back on. Let's go ahead and take it off. And sorry about the background right now. I don't know if you guys heard it, but my dad said, say it in Spanish so everybody could know, because there's a lot of people that speak English and Spanish. But if you feel like I should be doing videos in Spanish too, I'll do it. But I'm just trying to trying to say it in my language is a little easier. But anyways, let's go ahead and do that and we'll get back to it. So it came right off for me. So now that I took it off, it's gonna go like this. Watch. It was like this. It's gonna go exactly the same way. See, these things right here are gonna go like this. Oh, wrong side. They're gonna go, sorry about the wrong side. They're gonna go like this, right here, and then it's gonna go on here, right there. See how it just went back on there? If it doesn't, you could just use your pliers to kind of pressure it. I kind of open it up and then just put it in. So as soon as that's done, we're gonna go ahead and push the piston back. It's very simple to do that. So go ahead and grab your old brakes. Here are my old brakes. Oh. My old brakes right here. And where's my, oh, here it is. Here's my clamp. Now I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I gotta open it up. Let me go ahead and open it up. Now, as you guys can see, now I'm gonna pressure this back on there with the piston all the way as much as I can till the piston's pushed right back in. So there we go, it's tightened back up. Go ahead and take it off now. As you guys can see, it's pushed back in, so now I could get my new brakes. New brakes, and it goes right back in like that, exactly where that little tip was at. It goes right in right there. See that? And then your other brakes go exactly like this. So what you want to do now is put lube on them a little bit right here inside and just flip it and put it back in. So when you get the brakes on the caliper and you go ahead and put it back down, you place it, you want to kind of tap it, that way it just goes down. It's kind of a little hard to put it down, but it's very easy. Just put it down, set it down, make sure it goes all the way down. Then you want to make sure your nuts go in. So alright, so there we go. Mine went in. It kind of, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so I kind of like twist it in as much as I can with my hand so it's easier for me. There we go. I'm starting to lose a little light right now. It's a little late. My dad just got home from work not so long ago, so that's why I'm doing it kind of late too. Alright, so there we go. Kind of like, it should just go in like nothing. See how mine's just setting in? See that? Alright, so mine went in like nothing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it as much as possible with my socket with my hand. Then I'm going to use my breaker bar to kind of torque it into place. See that right there? Sorry about the radio in the background, guys. It's my dad, not me. So we'll go ahead and now get the torque wrench and tighten it up. Shouldn't be that hard. Kind of using one hand, but still. Oh, wrong way. So upwards for the left side. Torque it in. First one torqued in. And do the same one to the other one. So now it's torqued all the way. So now all you do is put your tire back in place. And oh crap, it's kind of stuck. So now you want to turn your tires back in place, put your tire back on, and pump the brakes a little bit before you start the vehicle. Pump your brakes a little bit, start it, and then run it around, test it out. So if this video helped you guys out, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Mr. Muscle Car Suspect signing off. Peace.